This is Mr. Adams and Eve. They play movie stars who are husband and wife. Starring Ida Lupino and Howard Duff. And in real life, they actually are husband and wife. It's Mr. Adams and Eve, brought to you by Camel, the largest selling cigarette in America today. Have a real cigarette. Have a Camel.
You know, we should go according to the rules. If you can't get a word in, say, 5 minutes, you're out.
Oh, let her take all the time she needs.
Oh, we're just playing Scrabble for fun. It doesn't matter who wins. D-R-U-H-U-L-I-K.
Drahulik?
Yes, Drahulik. Okay, come on, it's your turn.
What kind of a word is drahulik?
Are we going to play Scrabble, or are we just going to sit here gabbing?
I think I'll take a look in your dictionary. Drahulik?
Oh, dictionaries. I thought we came here for a sociable game of Scrabble. I don't think you'll find it in one of those cheap little dictionaries.
Drahulik, of course. South African bird with great big long tail feathers, right? I remember reading about it in the National Geographic. Has purple tail feathers and eats mussels and clams.
That's right. 70 points.
Is there really such a word as drahulik?
No, but there's such a thing as getting along with your mother-in-law.
Okay, come on. Let's get on with the game.
Shooting documentary films, that's Herman Kitchen's job. His cigarette's Camel, America's real smoke. Good, rich flavor, smooth smoking. Discover the difference between just smoking and Camels. Have a real cigarette. Have a Camel.
Mother wins 162 points.
It was that Drahulik that did it.
It sure was. Eve, how about the coffee you promised?
Yes, I think we could all do with some.
I was just sitting here figuring and figuring. I thought I was stuck. Then all of a sudden it came to me, Drahulik.
I never would have thought of it in a million years.
I thought I'd never get a chance to tell you.
What?
You know the show, This Is Your Life?
Yeah?
They want to do Eve's life.
Isn't that great?
Eve, oh, this is your life.
It's got to be a secret. If Eve ever finds out, the whole thing is off. Now, here's what we've got to do.
My daughter Eve is going to be on This Is Your Life.
On Wednesday, the night of the show, we've got to get her to the lobby of the Hollywood Towers Hotel, where they're going to spring it on.
Well, how do we do that?
Oh, I'll handle it. You two will have plenty to do. Oh, you'll both have to be on the show, rehearsals and all that. Oh, and by the way, Mala Powers promised to be there. And the producer...
My own little girl's life story. One of those millions of people. What will I wear?
Coffee.
My robin's egg blue.
What, dear?
Oh, no, Connie. Drahulik's tail feathers are purple, remember?
Oh, yes.
Nice piece of cake, love.
My own little girl.
Don't be silly. We got it at the supermarket.
Oh, by the way, Eve, there's an English producer in town who's very interested in doing a picture with you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, he'd like to meet you, but the only time he's got free is, Wednesday evening.
Why don't you go meet him, honey? You know, these English pictures are so wonderful with all that atmosphere and things.
Sure, I'd love to. Why don't we have him for dinner?
Oh, no. You see, his schedule is so tight that the only place he'd have time to see us would be at the, hotel.
Hotel, huh?
Sure, his hotel. What's wrong with that? You go meet him, honey. You do that.
Wednesday. Seems to me I have something else to do Wednesday evening.
Something else to do? What the very idea.
Connie.
You meet this whatever he is.
Producer.
The producer. You go down and meet him Wednesday. You hear? You do that. You meet him.
Connie, what's got into you?
Now do as I say and go meet that man.
Connie, did I ever tell you what they do with the plumes of the Drahulik bird?
No.
You see, the Drahulik is a very rare and a tricky bird, and the plumes are hard to come by, so when they get them, they put them in a dark cellar for 4 months, you see, under fertile.
When we go to see the producer, I want you to, dress.
Naturally, darling.
Sure, but this is something special, so, I want you to, wear, kind of dress.
Stevie, you don't know these Englishmen.
Please wear a, sort of dress.
You naughty boy. Uh-oh, I know what I have to do Wednesday. They sent us a whole new courtroom scene for Thursday morning. I've got a 5-page monologue. I'll have to spend Wednesday learning my lines. Darling, we'll have to make it some other time.
But Wednesday night's the only time he's got.
Well, but, Pet, I don't care. We'll just have to forget about it.
Now, please, Eve. This is most important.
I don't.
Steve, she's right. I don't want to make Eve do anything she doesn't want to do.
Thank you, dearest.
But Howard...
It's a man's job to take care of the woman he loves, to see that she's happy, to protect her, provide for her security. Did you know that right now I'm setting up a business that'll give us the security we need for the rest of our lives?
No, I didn't.
Neither did I.
Well, Eve, sweetheart, darling, we're not always going to be able to play romantic leads, you know, so I've got this deal just about worked out, and when we meet this fellow, you say the English producer's going to be here Wednesday evening?
Yeah.
Well, it's a lucky thing you're not going, because that's the day we're supposed to meet our new partner.
Oh!
You will be able to make it Wednesday evening.
Of course, sweetheart.
Well, in that case, since it's a question of old age security, we'll just forget about the English producer. Well, I guess I'll be running along, folks.
Bye.
Bye, darling. Now, tell me all about it. Oh, where's Connie?
Oh, she left 10 minutes ago.
Oh?
Now, Eve, at this meeting on Wednesday night, could you wear something, well, it's kind of important, you know, we should make a good impression. Could you, you wear something, well, you know what I mean.
No.
Well, the kind of a dress that, well, you know.
What kind of business is this we're going into?
It's a lima bean business.
Huh?
No, they figured out a new process on how to extract oil from lima beans. It's very good for sprockets. You know what a sprocket is.
Right now, I'm not even sure what a lima bean is.
Well, a sprocket is a thing that they use for things that turn, you know, like windmills. You know how many windmills there are in Holland? We might get an exclusive on the whole territory, huh? Would you like to play a little two-handed Scrabble?
Oh, I hadn't thought about it. All right. Oil from lima beans.
New process.
Sprockets for windmills.
They're trying to contact Queen Juliana right now. You just let me worry about the details, honey.
All I have to do is be there Wednesday evening and wear a, dress.
If you don't mind.
Howard.
Yeah.
You know, I've never even heard of a South African bird called a drahulik.
Really? Well, you see, the drahulik is not well known outside of South Africa because, for one reason, they have a very, very fine...
I think this'll be all right for the love scene, Elsie. The only trouble is it's a bit peculiar back here.
Just needs taking in a little.
Maybe that'll do it. Excuse me, dear. Hello? Oh, just a moment, please. Darling, it's for you. Some girl sounds very mysterious.
Oh, well, I'll take it in the other room.
Well, all right, let's get on with it.
As long as I'm in the mood, why don't we take a look at the dress you're going to wear Wednesday night?
Wednesday?
Yeah, the meeting you're going to at the Hollywood Towers Hotel.
Oh, yes. How did you know about it?
Oh, Mr. Adams happened to mention it. I thought you'd like to wear something, real nice.
I don't see why it's so important what I wear. It's just a little deal about lima beans. They're going to get all the oil out of them to put in sprockets for windmills.
I'm going out for a little while, honey.
Oh, sweetheart, while I think of it, if we're going out Wednesday evening, I've got that long speech to learn Wednesday afternoon. Would you be a doll and cue me?
Wednesday afternoon?
You know how I am, sweetheart. If somebody else doesn't read the other parts, I'll never get set on lines.
Gee, honey, I'm sorry, but I'm going to be busy Wednesday afternoon.
Oh, all right.
See you later, honey.
Where are you going?
Out? I'm going to see Bert. He's sick, and he wants some company.
Bert's sick?
Came on very suddenly. Bye.
Excuse me, dear. Hello?
Is, Mr. Adams there, please?
No, he isn't. Would you care to leave a message?
Oh, no, thanks. When will he be back?
I couldn't say exactly. Who's this calling, please?
Just a friend. I'll call back later.
Isn't this Marla?
Mala who?
Marla Powers.
Why, yes. Is this Eve? Imagine I didn't even recognize your voice. And after all the years I've known you, one of my best friends, imagine I didn't even recognize your voice.
That's all right, darling. Have you finished your picture yet?
Oh, yes. I've got nothing to do but rest for a while.
That's wonderful. Marla, dear, would you do me a favor then? I have to have somebody cue me Wednesday afternoon. And do you suppose you could spare an hour?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, darling. I'm going to be busy all Wednesday afternoon and evening.
Oh, well, thanks anyway. Bye. Oh, Elsie, dear, you are sweet to help me.
Believe me, it was a pleasure. Honey, I want you to know that I think you're the most wonderful person in the whole world. You deserve everything you've got and more.
What brought this on?
Oh, I'll never forget when my mother was sick and I didn't have money enough for the doctor bills and the hospital.
Dear, that was 5 years ago.
I know, but I was just thinking about it yesterday, and I can never repay you for that.
Dear, you already thanked me 5 years ago.
I know, but if there's ever anything I can
Now,
do...
darling, just forget about it. Dear, I've got to find somebody to cue me Wednesday afternoon. I've got to. Elsie, you.
I'm busy Wednesday afternoon.
Funny thing, but Wednesday afternoon seems the roughest time to get people. Hello? No, he isn't. It's urgent. But who is this? He's over visiting a sick friend, and... Who is this? Hello? Hello? Hello, Louise, dear. Is Howard there? I'd like to speak to him. He isn't? Well, he said he was going over there to visit Bert. What? Well, how long has Bert been in Hawaii? He has? Oh. Well, thanks. Bye.
You mean we're going to have to do that shot over again?
Bill, look at the time.
I know the time, Al. Look, the cameraman says he may have missed the shot. We might have to do it over again. Look, I don't run the cameras.
The shot was okay, Mr. Silvers. You can go home now.
Good, I'll change.
Dinner tonight?
Right.
On you.
As usual. You ever notice when you change from one suit to another, you invariably forget something? With me, it's usually my keys. One thing I never forget. They're always with me, my camera. Tell you why. It's simple. They give me pleasure. Really mild, flavorful. That's what I like about them. Liked them for years. I think you will, too. How about it? Be my guest.
Discover the difference between just smoking and Camels. Taste Camel's good, rich flavor. Feel their smoothness. Enjoy the cigarette America likes best. Have a real cigarette. Have a Camel. They've really got it.
Let's see. No, I guess that's all the information I need right now.
Gee, I didn't know you people on This Is Your Life went into things so thoroughly.
Oh, we do. Tell me, do you think your wife suspects what's going on?
Oh, no. This last week, I've done more alibying than the coach of a losing team, but I'm sure she doesn't suspect a thing.
Here's your double scorpion, lady.
Will it really help me forget all my troubles?
Lady, you'll be lucky if you remember you got a husband. Try on for size.
It's marvelous.
Now remember, you and her mother and all the others will have to be there for rehearsal at noon.
We'll be there.
Fine. We're both due at the studio now, but if I need you afterwards, where can I reach you?
Oh, just call me at home, and if my wife answers, hang up. Hello, darling.
How do you do?
Oh, Miss Stewart, this is my wife, Mrs. Adams. Miss Stewart, Mrs. Adams.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Adams.
I can imagine.
Well, you see, Miss Stewart just happened to be... Well, she's the girl who's going... She's just a girl.
I noticed that the minute you walked out. This is a marvelous drink, darling. He's fading from my memory already.
Well, we've got to get going.
Goodbye, Mrs. Adams.
Bye.
He's seeing you around.
That's life.
You know, I played in so many pictures where this has happened, and I still don't know what to do.
Well, pictures ain't life.
What's life?
Well, life is where a nice-looking guy like that's married to a beautiful dame like you, and then he's in love with her. But pretty soon he starts feeling like he's getting in kind of a rut, see? Then he looks up over the top of his rut, and over there someplace, he sees beautiful trees and flowers and stuff like that there.
Yes, but what's the wife supposed to do?
Well, if she's a smart dame, she builds her own little rut over to where he wants to go. Get it?
No.
You find out what he's looking for. Romance, excitement, glamour, whatever it is he wants, you give it to him.
Oh.
Fight fire with fire.
Well, if that's what he wants, that's what he's gonna get. Thank you, darling.
Okay, I'll get over there as soon as I can. Oh, I know it's urgent, but first I gotta get out of the house. Yes, I'll get the picture, then I'll... Okay, I'll get there as soon as I can.
Hi, handsome.
Oh, hello, dear. How are you?
Come here, baby.
Well,
Come here.
well, you see, I gotta go out for a little while, honey. I have a little...
I'm for you, sweetie.
I just got this phone call, and I gotta go over and meet these fellas about the... sprocket oil. I'll be back home soon, but I just gotta see these people. Why don't you call up a friend and play Scrabble or something? Well, I gotta get going. You see, when you're in on these business deals, things come up suddenly, you know, and, well, you just gotta be ready to strike fast.
Baby, come here.
There's the phone. Better get the phone. Hello? Yeah, I'm trying to get out right now. Well, it'll just be a few... yes, I realize how important it is. I'll be right down with the necessary papers. Yes, sir, I realize this is a matter of the utmost importance, and I assure you it will receive my immediate attention. Listen, I've got the picture, and I'm going to try to get out of the house right now, and I'll be right down as soon as I can. Yeah. Bye. Well, be seeing you. I tell you, I don't know where she went. I just got home and I found this and all her clothes gone and... I know the show goes on at 7 tonight, but I tell you, I just can't find her. If you tell me once more that the show must go on, I'll come over there and ram this phone down your throat. You've got a show every week. I've only got one wife.
Eve! I've left him.
Couldn't you have waited till after 7 o'clock tonight?
There's another woman.
So what? Forget it. Just run along home, dear.
Another? There are at least 3 I know of. One of them my best friend. Oh, they're so brazen about everything. They call him up all the time. He takes them out to public places. Connie, darling, I've done my best. I've even built a rut to where he wants to go. I've thrown myself at his feet. And you know all he says to me? I'll be seeing you. Well, I never want to see him again as long as I live.
Eve, what about tonight?
Tonight?
I mean that meeting, you know, lima beans and sprocket oil.
I wouldn't go to that meeting tonight for $1 million tax-free.
Eve, I didn't tell you this, but I invested in those lima beans, too.
You?
My entire life savings.
Oh.
If you don't go to that meeting and the deal falls through, I'll be left penniless. I'll lose the house and everything I own.
Well, all right, I suppose I'll have to go to the meeting then.
Facing my old age without a roof over my head.
All
or a penny
right,
in the
I'll
bank.
go to the meeting.
Homeless, hungry, begging for a crust.
All right, I'll go to the meeting.
My baby.
Connie, darling, from now on, I'll just have to bury myself in my work. I've an awfully long speech to learn this afternoon. Will you cue me?
This afternoon?
Yes.
I can't make it this afternoon. Well, they've got a white sale going on at Matson's. I've been short of linens for months, and
My own mother. My own mother. My husband. My best friend. The housekeeper I've had for 12 years. None of you care anything about me. I'm all alone in the world.
Eve, listen.
All right, I'll meet Howard at the hotel. I'll wear a you-know dress. I'll save his deal and your life savings. But from then on, I never want to see any of you ever again.
Eve! Try to find time to have your hair fixed, huh?
Hi.
It's raining.
Oh, I thought you were going to dress. You know.
I'm wearing the you-know. I'm not going to ruin it for you. I'm saving it for more important occasions. Well, where's the man we're going to see about all the nasty little lima beans?
Oh, he'll be here in a minute, 40 seconds. He's very prompt. Don't you think we ought to take off the hat and coat?
No, perfectly comfortable, thank you.
Well, let's take him off anyway.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. I don't see why it concerns you what I wear and what I don't wear. I'm sure one of your friends would be glad to wear anything you like.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to meet our principal subject for tonight.
I don't see why you wanted me here at this meeting, not at all. You could have had one of your friends just as easily.
Miss Eve Drake?
How do you do, darling? Is this the lima bean man?
Eve Drake, this is your life.
Hi? Huh?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be over at the studio in just 30 seconds. Meanwhile, here's a word from John Roberts.
Steve, do you understand? I'm going to be back at the Hollywood. Look, Mother's got all her money in the oil sprockets and the lima beans. That woman. I will not stay in the building with that woman.
Don't Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Eve Drake. You sit down. Nervous?
Yes.
Well, to sit by your side, we'll have the man who means more to you than any man in the world.
2 weeks after I met Eve Drake, I decided this was the girl I was going to marry. And a few months later, I did.
You know who that is?
No, I haven't the slightest idea.
Can't you guess?
Does he work for a profit-making organization?
But this last week was the toughest week of my life, trying to keep this secret from Eve. And all those phone calls, sneaking out of the house, making phony business deals.
No, and all the time I thought that they were, and she. Oh, sweetheart.
Your loving husband, Howard Adams.
Darling, oh, sweetheart, can you ever forgive me? Oh, darling,
Isn't that
all this
beautiful?
time I thought...
Now, if you two will just sit down over there.
Darling, but I thought the most terrible things about you.
Isn't that beautiful? And now the woman who means most to you in the world.
When my daughter was just 5 years old.
Mother!
She said she wanted to be an actress. And this is the culmination of her career.
It's Connie, and I was mad at her, and all this time she was doing it for me.
Your mother, Mrs. Connie Drake.
Mother, darling. Oh, my sweet.
I know.
No, I thought you were so dreadful.
Now, Mother, if you'll just sit down over here. You'll all have a chance to talk later at the party. Please. And now, one of your dearest friends, that splendid young actress, Miss Mala Power.
Mala.
1949. We now come to the year 1949. And now the woman who was your housekeeper and devoted friend through the years. Miss Elsie Carstairs. Sit over here. Please, there's lots more to go. Lots more to go. There's a lot more people to be on the show if you just sit over here. There's lots more, don't forget. Isn't that beautiful?
Thank you, Marla, darling. Thank you, Connie, my friend. Oh, thank you, Ralph Edwards.
Have a nice weekend, you two. Be here early Monday morning.
So long, Charlie.
See you Monday.
Matter, forget something?
Left our camels in the dressing room.
Here, take my pack.
Thanks, Charlie. Glad to know you smoke a real cigarette.
Oh, darling, Charlie's been smoking Camels for years.
That's right, Howard. I don't go for fads and fancy stuff in smoking. I want a cigarette that has real flavor.
Same here, Charlie. Nothing tastes like Camels. Have a real cigarette. Have a Camel.
Ruth Roman and friend.
I love the outdoors, don't you? Especially after working hard on a picture where I spend hours under hot lights. So you see, I have to be careful of my hair. That's why I use Luster Cream shampoo. It's the shampoo that never dries my hair. Most of the stars I know use it too. Why don't you?
Choose the cream or the new lotion form.
It never dries.
Never dries.
It beautifies.
Beautifies.
Luster Cream Shampoo.
And now to keep your hair beautiful, Luster Cream announces new Luster Net. The spray set with lanolin esters sets hair to stay the softest way because it's non-drying, contains no lacquer at all. Get new Luster Net now. See Ruth Roman co-starring in Edmund Granger's production Great Day in the Morning, an RKO radio picture in Superscope, print by Technicolor.
Your American Red Cross is always on the job when it counts, where it counts. Join and serve today.
Mr. Adams and Eve were brought to you by Camel, the largest selling cigarette in America today. Have a real cigarette. Have a Camel. They've really got it.